And now here's the veteran DH. Trey Turner. That's outside. That's out. And we're underway here in the home opener. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Hey, partner, back in 2023, Turner homered off the same pitcher twice in the same inning. Only a few players have ever done it, and his were against his former team, the Washington Nationals.
Carroll makes the catch, and there's one gone. Nico Horner will come up to hit. And a strike on the outside edge. Rodriguez, in his 10th season, he features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a cutter, a sinker, and he works in a slider. Out to center. Carroll moving under it. Makes the catch for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Wilson Contreras will hit next. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Springer makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back here at Chase Field and on the hill today, Michael Wacha. What should we keep an eye on here?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
And that's a strike.
That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times. So I'd say that's pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
1-2 here. Hauls it in for the out. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Stephen Kwan. In there at the knees, it's 0-1. 1 out, base is empty. And now it's even up. On a line out towards center. Rojas pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. 2 down, base is empty. Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. And that one fouled off. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that is. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bo Bichette up to the dish. Rodriguez back to work. And that misses. And that's ball 1. Fought off foul. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-2. Line drive. Makes the grab, 1 away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And that's outside. And that's ball 2. No score here in the second. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. And that's in there at the knees.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Sets him down on strikes. Fastball at the letters froze him for strike 3. Out towards right center field, and that is Springer. Makes the catch, inning over. And we're back. And now it's Josh Naylor. First pitch misses. And another ball. And that drops in for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Bangs off the wall. Throws to second.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Foul ball there. Just off the inside edge. Left-hand batter waits. Now he breaks his bat. Tosses to first. That's one out in the bottom of the second. Hey, Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. One out and a runner at second. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Stays alive. The 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And a 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Naylor, the runner at second with one away. And down on strikes. And there are 2 down. So up next, Pavin Smith. And there's a strike.
0-1's the count. Ball, that's inside.
And he makes the catch. And that'll do it. Back here in the desert, Jonathan India at the plate.
Number 6, Jonathan India.
And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0. And another ball. Right through there for a strike. And that one is lifted in the air. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. In the air, left field. Kwan makes the catch. And there's one down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
One down, base is empty. And ball 1. Top of the third, no score. And that's a little high. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Now he'll turn for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double. Now here is Johan Rojas. Fastball for a strike. That missed by a lot. Ball 1. Runner at second here, 1 gone. And a foul ball.
That's ball 2.
That one missing inside. Line to left. He makes the grab, and there's 2 down. So the lineup flips over. Trey Turner steps in for the Royals. There's a strike. Hard hit, left field, base hit. Headed for the plate. He will score, and the Royals have the lead. And it's an RBI single, 1-0.
Comes through with the RBI. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up.
Runner on the go. Squirts away a little bit. And now a man into scoring position. Blocked by the catcher, and he steals second base without a throw. Hit hard on the ground to short. In plenty of time to first. They limit the damage here. Back here at Chase Field, bottom of the inning, and the batter is George Springer. That clips a corner. And a big swing and a miss.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
That misses the zone, and it's 1-2. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Puts it away for the out. So digging in, Geraldo Perdomo. Contreras. And he takes it himself for the out. So back to the top of the Arizona lineup. This is Corbin Carroll. He popped out his first time. That's in there. That's strike 1. Gets him to chase after that one.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Contreras now. Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1. That one fouled off. Swings through it for the K. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Bichette getting ready to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Bichette in his 6th season, 27 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2016. Bases empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. And it is 2-1. This one in the air, center field. Carroll makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. Swings through that one.
0-1's the count.
Just missed. And there's a ball.
Outside.
2 outs, base is empty.
That's a ball.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence. One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is if you are the offensive side of it.
Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Hard hit left side. They get the force, and that is the third out of the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And that one is inside. There's a strike. Next pitch misses inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That's inside.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
And out number 1 on the grab. Mookie digs in here. Popped out and fouled ground first time through. And there's 2 down. Here's Josh Naylor. Doubled in his first AB. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Just missed. Bichette hauls it in to end the inning. And we're back. And now, Jonathan India. Rodriguez back to work. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. That one inside, and it's a ball and a strike. Ground ball right side, and foul ball. Swing and a ball popped up. Betts hauls it in, and there's one away. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Dairon Blanco. Inside, just missed.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Swing and a miss.
1 ball,
and
1
the count 1-1. Just missed. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2-2 the count.
Just off the outside edge. That smash towards center. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. Johan Rojas steps in for the Royals. He's 0 for 1. Just missed. Right back to him on the mound. The throw to first. Royals. Back here in the desert, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the catcher, Adrian Del Castillo. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Swings through that one for strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
And just misses with that one.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Next offering is in the dirt.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And there's one down. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1. No, inside.
The Royals up by a run. Last half of inning number 5. Blanco makes the grab, out number 2. So next is the designated hitter for the D-backs, Pavin Smith. 0 for 1 so far. And that's in the dirt.
No strikes.
Close but called a ball. 2-0.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
That one's in there, and the count is even, 2-2.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Misses off the inside, and now 3-2. Broken bat, and it's popped up. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Back here at Chase Field, here's Trey Turner. Ryan Nelson into the game.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And a strike in there. Close one, doesn't get the call. And it's 1-1. And misses inside. That one fouled off. 2-2. That's hard hit on the line. Puts it away for the out. Here's Nico Hoerner. 0 for 2 in this one. And that is downstairs. And that's ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Fly ball down the line. Springer on the move. Corrals it. 2 away now. And up to hit is Wilson Contreras.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. In for a strike. And it's 0-2. That one missed.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Slice to right. Springer there makes the catch. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th. Here's George Springer to start it off. That's inside. Ball 1. And a base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
And that is out of play.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Got him! And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Corbin Carroll stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Pitch misses there. 1-0. With the go-ahead run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. Next pitch is inside. Ball 2. That one pulled foul. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. In the dirt, but kept close. Well done behind the dish. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Now the number 2 hitter, Stephen Kwan. Just missed. Springer leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Oh, that hit him. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. That pitch got way in on him, and he couldn't do much with it, but good hustle to get up the line and turn that into an infield single.
And Mookie takes. In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. That one missing inside.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position. And a hitter's count.
And they're all loaded up.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities. And this is one of them right here.
And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1. And that one is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. And a swing and a miss. And we're back. Top of inning number 7. Digging in. Bo Bichette. Nelson, in his 3rd season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a cutter, a changeup, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. 1-1 now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Headed down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. The 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Swing and a line drive ripped out into right center. That's a base hit. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in, and he's there with a leadoff double. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Perez now. Ryan Thompson on the pitch out of the pen here.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Man at second. To the right side. Bats up with it. Throws to first in time. That's the first out in the top of the 7th. Here's the left fielder, Nick. Lofton.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Swing and a foul out of play. Runner on at third, one gone. Swings and misses, and the count is 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That's the second out. Now the third baseman, Jonathan India. That one inside, and that is ball one. Bichette on third with two out. Swing and a ball popped up. Betts drops into the glove, and that's the third out. Back here in the desert, bottom of the seventh. Now the D-backs catcher, Adrian Del Castillo. D-backs making a move for a pinch hitter, Gabriel Moreno. And this is a big at bat in this ball game. Comebacker to the mound. Tosses to first. One up, one down.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Suarez up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. Zips it across, and a couple of quick outs. Now up next for Arizona, Pavin Smith. Ball one there.
1-0.
That missed inside, and the count is 2-0. That catches the corner. Rojas pulls that one down, and that will end the inning. New inning getting started. So up now for Kansas City, Dairon Blanco. Thompson back to work. In the air, right field. And it drops in. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. He clearly didn't catch that one.
Runner takes off. Pitching for a strike. Throw there. Safe. No outs. Runner on second. Cut on and lifted in the air. First and second, no outs. Trey Turner, the next to hit. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Ball two.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Blanco, the lead runner, out at second. Rojas at first with no outs. That's out to center field. Base hit. Coming home. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Well done. Drives in the run. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
That's in there, and the count 1-1. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. In the air out to center. Betts is on the move. He can't get there. It's a base hit. They take the force out. Just got him on that one. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. That one outside. And it's 1-0.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Next pitch is outside.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. 1 run is in. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. 2 runs are in.
Everything came together for him. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching that.
So out of the pen for the Diamondbacks, Kendall Graveman. Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. There's a strike. That one the other way, and it stays fair. Contreras around second. Coming home. He'll score easily.
That's 2 consecutive extra base hits for this team. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And it's fouled away. 4 runs already in the frame, and we're in the top of the 8th. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fights it off. He'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Bichette around third and headed home. He's in there.
He's safe.
Picks himself up an RBI. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Velasquez batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. And ball 1.
That's inside.
And it's through for a hit. Coming home. He will score, and it's an RBI single, and they're pulling away up by 7 now. So a man at first. Here's the third baseman, Jonathan India. Swing and a line drive, and that one's a base hit out into left center field. Carroll quickly throws it in, and that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away. And to the plate for Kansas City, Dairon Blanco. Kevin Ginkel gets the call from the pen.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Double play ball to second. He gets there with the slide. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. So bases all loaded up. Next to hit, Johan Rojas. Late swing fouled off. And it's even up.
Inside. Ball. Down.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Liner caught it second. Race to the bag, but he's safe. Good job to avoid the double play. Trey Turner now. That's to third. And it gets by him. 1 run across. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play, and they now lead by 9.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
They get the force. They don't come much closer than that. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
All right, Singy, when you played, how much of a fashionista were you? Would you come to the ballpark dressed to the nines?
No, I wouldn't. Even on the road trips, I was, pretty average. There were some guys that would dial it up, and there'd be some outfits where you're kind of double taking and saying, where in the world are you going? But overall, I'd say I kept it low-key.
Man at first, Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. He swings and fouls one off. Yeah, you see some guys into the fashion nowadays and big on the gram, as the kids like to say.
Nope, that's foul.
Post their fits, right? That's what you say?
Is that what it is?
It's fits? A fit, your fit, your outfit, your fit.
Got a little drip around the neck, too.
Yeah, believe it. Scale of 1 to 10, how old do we sound right now?
Really old, like close to Social Security benefits.
Yeah.
No, that's a foul ball.
Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Ball, that's
Well,
off the plate.
this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. Next to hit for Arizona, Stephen Kwan. First pitch just misses. Went with the sweeper for the strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Contreras. There's one.
He's out.
And it's a double play to end the inning. Back here at Chase Field. And here's the first baseman, Wilson Contreras. There's a strike. Swing and a pop-up. Foul and a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands.
Ball.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Bichette in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. And there's a foul ball. And now 2 balls and a strike.
Ball 2.
Up the middle. It's through for a hit.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
Right through there for a strike. Got him swinging. Nelson Velasquez steps in for the Royals. And first offering is fouled off. In the air, right field. Springer on the move. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. Bottom 9. Here's the second baseman, Mookie Betts. First pitch misses. And that drops in for a strike.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
That one just misses.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And down on strikes he goes. And the leadoff man retired here in the ninth. Spencer Torkelson stands in now for the Diamondbacks. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball one. The Diamondbacks with a lot of ground to make up here in the last half of inning number 9. Pitch misses inside, and now 2-0. And that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. The throw into second, and he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced, and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
MacArthur, he's someone that fills up the strike zone, so he doesn't give up a lot of walks, but because he's in the zone so much, a decent amount of hits occur. The 1-1 is fouled off.
And he's got to get ahead early in the count and then be able to mix up his speeds, add and subtract some velocity, but command is the big key, throwing the ball where he wants to.
Rojas settles under it. 2 down. So they're down to their final out. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Eugenio Suarez. And that's outside. Tries to hold up, appeal to first, and he went around according to Clyde Washington. Torkelson on at second with 2 down. The 1-1 is fouled off. Pitch misses there. 2-2.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit.
India. Throw to first. That'll do it. And the Royals take this one in a blowout. Waka with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure